Moving on, economic offences have been on the rise in the national capital as fraudsters are coming up with new ways to dupe people. At least 6 cases of cheque-related frauds have been reported in Noida with similar modus operandi used with each one of them. The Noida cybercrime cell is now assisting the Noida police in solving these cases. But so far, they haven't been able to nab the fraudsters. Apurva gets us more details.
At least 5 to 6 cases of cheque fraud have been reported in Noida, and all the victims that we spoke to have said that the fraudsters used the same modus operandi to target them and dupe the money. Now, the fraudster used to give them a certain pen which was used by all these victims to sign the cheque as well as cancel the cheque. What we're going to do here is just do a quick demonstration of how exactly the fraudsters used the entire process to dupe the customers. What I have with me is an erasable pen. Now, on the back of this pen, there is also a warning. This says that erasable pens are strictly not recommended for use of legal or official purpose. Now, such pens are widely available in the market as well as online, and these are also used by a lot of people. But as the warning says, it should not be used for legal and official purpose. Now, there are varieties that are there in the market, and there are various things that you can do with erasable pens. Now, what I'm going to show is how the fraudsters used to coax the customers first to conversation, convince them to buy a credit card or a debit card or insurance or any such banking policies, and come to their place posing as a banking executive, take in the documents which would include Aadhaar, PAN, voter ID, permanent residence numbers and other things as well, while they will also ask for 3 to 4 cancelled cheque. Now, what they do is basically they will cancel the cheque and they will give out this particular pen or any such erasable pen to the customers. Now, I'm going to just demonstrate how exactly they do the entire process. Now, they would just write cancelled in front of the customer. They will make the customer sign while they engage the customer in conversation on the benefits of the policies or the credit card limit. And after all of that is done, they would take the cancel check, tell the customer to maintain sufficient balance in their account, and they will revert in the next 3 to 4 days. Now, after that happens, after 3 to 4 days, because the fraudsters will have all the details of the customer, including the PAN card, the debit card details, Aadhaar card, telephone address and everything, they would call up the customer's phone service provider, for example, Airtel or Vodafone or Idea, and make up a story saying the customer's SIM has been stolen, phone has been stolen, and that number needs to be temporarily deactivated. Once that number is temporarily deactivated, they would simply go to the bank, give this check. Now, as you can see, this is the cancelled check that I have. All I have to do is use the tip of this, which works as an eraser, to just erase the cancelled part. As I'm speaking to you, this is what I'm doing. I'm just erasing cancelled in this. While I do that, after I will just write whatever name I want to and the amount that I want to fill, following which I will go to the bank, give away this check. This is as good as a clean check. All it will have is my signature here, which is authorized, and I will just go to the bank, give this check, whatever amount I want to write here, and I get the money back. And this is what the fraudsters really do in this entire modus operandi that has come forth with 5 to 6 cases of check frauds that have come to light. 4,70,000, the highest amount that was duped of a certain customer using the same modus operandi. Now, the important part to be noted here is that every customer now, every person now needs to be extra careful, vigilant, and very, very careful about who comes to your place in terms of cancel check. Now, most cancel checks do not require signature. Now, because these checks were signed, it was easier for the fraudsters to withdraw money. Now, it is very, very important at this point in time to be careful, vigilant, and be extremely careful about the kind of frauds that is happening around.